Morning, teacher. Good afternoon. Good day. My name is Kayla Pinilla, and this is my video about the speaking section of the Unit 4. As we saw on the unit, it focused on the importance of the communication, the verbal one, the speaking one, between the doctor and the patient. Example of that is the listenings, in which they are explaining procedures, explaining side effects, or even explaining the care that the patient might have before or after the procedure. Now, here in this part, the speaking section, we get introduced to something new that is called acknowledging visual cue. Um, for me personally, I recognize this acknowledging has body language. Recognize body language. Basically, is the ability of the person to identify what's happening around or surround him or her. What I say by this, for example, if I am in front of someone, I must be able, if I'm working in this area, for example, medicine, or even a receptionist, a teacher, or someone, anyone that is working with people, might have this ability that is to be able to recognize what's happening to someone, to a person, a client, or a student. For a doctor, this is essential. This is a necessity, essential to become a good doctor. For example, if I'm with a patient and if I see the patient is trembling or avoiding my eye, avoiding my sight, it means that something is not good, something is going on. I need to find a way to know what's happening and to help him or help her. There are many cases in which the doctor help the patient not only in the physical aspect, even in the emotional one, even the patient is depressed or the patient is being a victim or something like that. Okay, in this activity, we saw many images. We saw someone smiling, someone that we can see by the face of the person, by the face of the girl that is on the picture, that she is like unsafe, she is scared of something, and all of those things help us to recognize, to read the face, or even not only the face, because it's funny because in the book only focus on the face. But for me, for example, if someone is sitting in front of me and the person that sits in front of me um, point his knee to another place. For example, she's sitting, but she's like her body is another way that is not in front of me. She's not paying attention to me, or he's not paying attention to what I'm saying. That is body language. That is important. In the unit, it says, for example, the first one says, "It's better to let it all out rather than bottling it up." What it means is this sentence, this phrase helps the person to feel free to express what the person is feeling, what's going on, if something's happening, something bad is happening, and the image that it shows, for example, for me, is the number one goes with the letter C, the image C, that is a girl crying. That means what it says in the phrase. Or, for example, the letter D, that is a guy smiling. The letter D, I put it with the number 2, that it says, "You look very happy to be going home." Those things are body language, or in the terminology, the right terminology would be acknowledging visual cue.